Yeah, I want to jump off into this right away. The question is, been going on since the beginning of time. Can a man and woman be friends? And the answer is there is no answer. But I want you to hear some more people's perspective before we get into the video. Just stay with me like 15 seconds. Watch what they say.
Why do you think a lot of people seem to have difficulty with male-female friendships?
It's sex.
Sex, yeah. Self-control.
Sex.
Because hormones.
Yeah, I think really it just basically comes down to a matter of self-control and respecting the other person so much.
You don't need to try to stick your thing in everything.
Thank you!
Complicates things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just because one person might be attracted to the other person, doesn't mean that you have to act on it, if you value their friendship enough,
That's the big part, is momentary pleasure. Does that defeat long-term rewarding, fulfilling relationships?
See, what they said means so much. Do you take a chance on losing a very valuable friendship for momentary sex, momentary lust or sex, whatever? See, if you value your friendship, there's a boundary in your head that you're not going to cross. In most cases, I think people respect those boundaries. They can really be physically attracted to someone else, but they don't want to lose that friendship because it's too valuable. They don't want to cross that boundary. The sex part is really hard to overcome, but I think most people, or a lot of people that do have friends, they respect that boundary. That's all it comes down to. And you got to ask yourself this too. What is a friend? You got to ask that question too, because some people might expect more out of their friend than the other person. Like the male might expect more out of the female than the female expect out of the man. So you got to ask yourself, what do you expect from your friend? Do you expect companionship? Do you expect having a good time? Do you expect, if you're down on your luck and you really like getting evicted out of a house, you have no money, monetary needs, he will come through for you? Do you expect, it counts what you expect. What do you think of, what do you want that friend to do for you? Some people don't expect anything. They just want to have fun with that friend, So it's different people, different standards. We're not going to go there right there. But there's another problem, and that's part of the problem what I'm about to go to, that people run into is comfort. Like I said, man's hormones are going all the time. So you females, stop dressing provocative in front of them, thinking that's your friend, and we don't think nothing of it. My friend, she's so beautiful. Oh, God. She used to, we used to go to the movies, have fun, go to parties and stuff like that, and really enjoy life. I was like the happiest time of my life. But when we come home, she say, "Hey, Byron, I'm a little bit drunk or buzzed. Can I spend a night?" Fine. I sleep on the couch. I give her the bed. All of a sudden, she take off basically everything in front of me, thinking I think nothing of it, forgot I'm a man, and just, she's so fine. I got to be honest with you. And she walked to the bedroom, and I'm laying on the couch like, oh, God. I'm being honest. It hurt me bad. It did. Because that was my friend, and I did not want to cross that boundary because I enjoy our friendship so much. It was everything to me. Now she's gone. She's happily married to somebody else, and I really missed that void in my life. She was everything to me. But back to what I was talking about. We get comfortable around each other, and we think it don't affect the other person. Especially women get comfortable around guys, and our hormones going all the time. We don't care if that is our friend. But like me, I respected our boundaries so much, and I did not want to lose that friendship that I did not cross that line. It's a line you don't want to cross. If you value that friendship, you do not want to cross that line no matter what. Because everybody think, and I could be wrong when I say this, relationships is the ultimate relationship. I kind of disagree. I think if you have a very valuable friendship, that friendship, a really strong friendship, and you really enjoy that person, a friendship almost could be just as important. Some friendships are special. And if you don't cross that line, and that could stop you from crossing that line because you value that friendship so much. And that's what I did. I valued, I'm not going to give her name. She was so beautiful. And I'm going to get off a sidebar. One comedian, I said on my other video, one comedian said, the only way a man and woman can be a friend as if they have to be both real, real ugly. I'm sorry about laughing. The way he said it was so funny, but I disagree with that because looks really don't have anything to do with it, in my opinion. But the way he said it, it was so funny. He said they had to be. How did he do it? They had to be real, real ugly. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting off track here, but back to seriousness. Platonic means no sex. Okay? Yeah, platonic means no sex. That's hard for a guy, I think, more than a woman. Women do get sexual urges, but man, ours never cut off, and we know it. So women, stop getting so comfortable around us because we still are men, and our hormones is always going, and that could run into a problem because you got to think about this. What if you do cross that boundary? Say, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to sit up there. Let me stand up. I got to stand up and get into this video. All right. I'm going to sit up there, and I'm going to give this guy, I'm going to see if we can get a relationship. This is a good guy. He cooks for me. When I'm down on my luck, he comes through for me. He looks good. He's a good man. And I'm going to cross that boundary and I'm going to give it a try. Okay, you cross that line. Y'all have sex. What if it don't work? Can you go back to being a friend? That's the next question. You got to ask yourself. Leave some comments too, because I don't know the answer to all this, but it's a question been going on for centuries. But can you go back to being friends after you cross that line? After y'all had sex, and y'all try to make a relationship work, can you go backwards? Some people say you can, and some people say you can't. I don't know the answer to that. But it's a scary thought. A lot of people don't want to take that chance because they're thinking that the relationship might not work, and you lose a very valuable friend, so you lost everything. See, it's tough. And another layer to this is, what if you don't cross that boundary and you honor that friendship and that lady decide to date other people, but she still got you as a friend and you start to date other people? You can lose the friendship that way too. And I've seen it all the time because you're going to spend more time with the girl you're dating than your friend, because your girlfriend that you're dating is going to start to demand you stop. Women don't like, and let's be honest. I gotta be real. I gotta be 100 here. Women do not like. I see this all the time. If that's your friend, a good friend. Women do not like you going out with all these other friends, especially women that she don't even know. You just going out dating other girls, and you coming back telling her stories. I had sex with her, and this and that. We did that. It's uncomfortable to the woman, and the same thing with the guy. That friend that he has, that woman, and she start going out with other guys, and you tell your friend everything. We had sex, and we did this, and we did that. We accept that, but we don't really like that. That could be uncomfortable, especially if you got feelings for your friend, but you didn't cross that boundary, and he got feelings for you, and he didn't cross that boundary. So I'm not going to get too deep into it, but you can see I'm standing up because this is a really motivating conversation. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe on my video, that little red box. And I want to continue this conversation. And I'll see you guys on my next video. And thank you for listening. Thank you for all the views and support. And this conversation is getting really, really hot right now. Really, really deep. So I want to keep it going. All right, bye-bye.